What's up, guys? It's your boy Proco Rebel T-Tyme, and today on Talk with T-Tyme, we're gonna talk to you guys about the stuff that is gonna be going down for Eon Network. So step back, relax, and enjoy this talk with T-Tyme. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Broken Rebel T-Time, and just like I said, we're gonna get back to Talk with T-Time. Now, today's episode of Talk with T-Time is all about Eon Network. Now, before I get into the first topic with Eon Network, how was you guys Halloween? I want to ask that first off. Hope you guys all enjoyed your amazing Halloween. Dressing up and being safe with your kids, families, and eating your free candy. Right. I hope you guys enjoyed your time with your family, your kids. I was supposed to go to Universal. Um, of course, that did not happen, but it's all good. Mm. The fun thing that I did this year for Halloween is I got to play the role of Pennywise in the remake of It. Now I know you guys are saying, "Oh, Rebel, you're lying, you're lying." Um, so when I say I was the voice of Pennywise, it was for this Eon Network project that we did on the Eon Network channel. I was the voice of Pennywise, alongside doing all these other um, killer clown voices. So if you guys ever watch the Eon Network After Dark YouTube channel, then you will actually hear the killer clown, which is me. Um, I did Jumbo the Clown, which I used the filter on Snapchat, and obviously the face paint and everything was the Joker, and that Joker was from Dark Rise, Dark Knight, right? Dark Knight, yeah, yeah, it was from Dark Knight, and that was my favorite Joker of all time. Um, but yeah, I was using his um filter on Snapchat, which is still on Snapchat, and I felt the person how I supposed to be, I fill the role of a killer clown. So I would make up like uh some joke, or I would make Adrian laugh. Adrian is the lead commentator for Eon Network. I'm the color commentator, the second commentator, if you will, of the channel. And Adrian really enjoyed um, me being Jimbo the Clown and Timbo. When I first did Timbo, people thought the voice was the girl. um, they thought that Timbo was a girl clown, and the fact that it was literally me makes it even more hilarious because um, I can disguise my voice so well that people think like it's a different person, like it's someone else, and that's the key thing about being a voice actor, right? When you do voice acting, you voice somebody else completely different, and they're not supposed to recognize. When we was filming it on VR, on Gorilla Tag, I did Pennywise. Now in the comment section on um, one of the Killer Clown voice, one of the actors, um, one of the actors that knew that I did my voice for Pennywise, they did pinpoint and was like, because at first they didn't know it was me prior to um, me being the voice of Pennywise and it. So when they heard my voice for um, as Timble, um, they was like, "Oh my God, that's T, that's Rebel T," and yeah, um, it was supposed to be a hush hush, but one of the um, actors from the fan made version of it, um, they knew it was me right along, and yeah, I I didn't. There's nothing wrong with that. Just have fun. Speaking of movies, being on Eon Network, so Adrian Matt, who is the like I said, the lead voice of Eon Network, um, he is also thinking of bringing movies, a movie channel to Eon Network, being Eon Network movie. We done movies like Lord of the Flies, um, call Cyberbully, and when I say that is we commentated on those movies. Um, we presented our voice to those movies, and which made really great content. It uh, made a lot of people laugh, and we just enjoyed ourselves. Um, Lord of the Flies, to me, will have to be one of the greatest projects that Adrian and I have ever done. It was our first um, movie to commentate. It was on New Year's. I think it was 2020. And it was like, okay, we're just going to do this movie, Lord of the Flies. No, we've been talking about it prior to being um, being on Network. And at the time, it was called The Gaming Weekly, TGW for short. So um, when we posted that on YouTube, I didn't think we would get so many views, but we did, and that was the most incredible watch movie reaction to a movie um, that we've ever done on Eon Network. Um, and I would not have done it if it wasn't for Adrian Matt. I was following his lead. Of course, I was rooting for Jack, who is a rebel. Um, he was rooting for uh, Ralph. Yeah, he was rooting for Ralph. Ralph was the goody two shoe. Always go by the rules and all that stuff. My character in Network or TGW at that time, I was a bad person. I was a villain, so I was rooting for Jack. There was a movie that we had to, play ourselves. What I mean by that is not being character. We had to be who we are, and that was Cyberbully. And the reason why, because Cyberbully is a more serious film. Um, Cyberbully really hits home for me, and of course, you will hear me um, tear up in that movie um, because it really hits home. And we have not done an encore presentation to Cyberbully like we do, um, like we did, like we did the movie, um, because Cyberbully was too touching. It was very powerful, and um, Lord of the Flies, people really enjoyed Lord of the Flies than they did Cyberbully. Not saying that they didn't like Cyberbully, but I think people prefer Lord of the Flies over Cyberbully, um, which is fine by me. Um, you know, you don't hear people say, "Oh, I enjoyed the cyberbully content and stuff." Mainly, people were saying during the cyberbully movie, people were saying that we were talking more than we did on Lord of Flies. Yeah, but that's what you have to do so you don't get copyright. You have to talk um, inside movies that is copyrighted so you don't get copyright. So, and that's what we did. Oculus. We did the movie Oculus. And the movie Oculus, um, I will say was the first time that I ever seen Oculus. Um, I never seen Oculus ever until it was presented on the Gaming Weekly. And Adrian was telling me, "Oh, we gotta watch this. We gotta watch this." So I'm like, "Okay." I never seen it, right? And I'm going to go blind. I'm gonna be blinded, meaning I'm gonna go into this watching this movie for the first time, and I'll give you my full reaction. Being that I love horror movies, um, is is something because I love horror. Like, give me a Chucky movie, give me Freddy Krueger, give me um, It, give me The Ring, uh, get me oh, Conjuring. You know, give me all those movies, and I'll watch. I'll sit through it. I'll watch. Um, I'll give my great reaction to it. Oculus was just that. You know, yeah, it had some jump scares here and there, but it wasn't to the point that made me freaked out. Right? I don't know why, but I love seeing movies like that. I love seeing movies that are that good. Oculus was very good. It was a really good movie. Um, and I my character in the movie when I was reacting to it was supposed to you know be the bad person in the movie. Which I've always wanted to do was be a villain, a bad person in any horror movie. So when I got that task to root for the villain, the killer, um, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll be down. So, in the meantime, while doing that, I made jokes um, to our agent. Adrian played the nice role, the nice. Um, in the terms of wrestling, we call it face, and we call it face and heel. I was more heel. He was a face. So he played face, a face commentator, and we balanced it out. The commentary. We talked here and there because people were saying we talked more in cyberbully. So as we said, okay, let's balance it out. Let's give commentary and then let's not talk in places that not. right? We don't talk. So we did that. And I think that's probably why it's banned because we did get copyrighted for the movie Oculus. And Oculus was one of the greatest movies that I've thought of. That I didn't think of, but they thought of bringing it into the channel, and it was it was really good. I think Adrian is the one that brought Oculus to the gaming region. But yeah, it's great. And the reason why I'm saying this is because because Adrian is thinking of bringing movie nights to the channel and being Aeon Network movies. And I think that's perfect. I think that's great ideas. So we can just shoot all the movies to the Aeon Movies channel. Now, here's the thing I want to talk to you guys about editing. So Adrian is doing all the editing himself. Right? Remarkable, amazing. However, we are having videos being backed up. We had a great editor. I won't say his name, but he is really cool. He's a phenomenal editor. However, he will not be able to edit anymore. So this when you come in, I want to ask if you guys are editors, if you guys know how to edit movies, if you guys know how to edit videos in general, we're asking you to please speak up. I want to know if you guys are really good at editing videos and if you guys are very serious on editing. And if you guys are, send your message to Adrian Matt. He he will get back to you. He will write to you guys in an email. Um, so yeah, just write back to Adrian and he'll get to you. Or if you're on Xbox, shoot me a message. T-Tyme Danger is my Xbox account, and we'll talk with Adrian and see if you're interested on being an editor for Eon Network. Not just Eon Network, but Eon Network, Eon Network After Dark, Eon Network Horizon, Eon Network Legacy, Eon Network Wrestling, um, Eon Network Podcast, which that will be coming back. So stay tuned for Aeon Network podcast because we are going to start that podcast back. Um, but yeah, just let us know. We'll be interested, and because Adrian is just one person, um, and he can't do it by himself. I mean, he can, right? He can, but um, it's just too much for just one person to be editing videos. Um, and there's a lot, there's a tons of videos that needs to be worked on. But Adrian is doing an incredible job with doing the editing and doing all that stuff. But you know, we can use an extra hands. Um, so anyway, yeah, that's a bit what I have in store for Talk with T-Tyme. Like I said, it's just all Eon Network talk. Um, and just to talk to you guys on YouTube, just to see what you guys are up to, how's life going with each and every single one of you guys. Yeah, getting a lot of gray hair, man. A lot of gray hair for just a 37-year-old dude. Anyway, yeah, man. That's what I have for you guys, and hope you guys enjoy your amazing night, day, morning, evening, wherever you guys are. And I'll talk to you guys later because it's Thursday for me right now. So you guys have a good one and stay yeet. Peace.